Welcome to my allotment, plot 3 in North Warwickshire. I'm amazed as to how much juice I'm getting out of my small wormery. I've just turned the tap on again and just got just under half a litre of juices from the weekend. And realistically, the compost bin, how much natural fertiliser must drain out of the compost into the ground just in one area. No wonder the pumpkins do so well. My friend Mumbai balcony gardener over there in India has asked me how I check on my worms, so I'm going to delve in and have a look. I'm not going to climb the ladder and film. I've added a few more worms, so that should help. So whether we can actually, but basically it's just, we just dig in there. I'm not sure whether I've got any mice, but it is a little bit damp in here, but I shall have to start releasing the juices a little bit earlier. Let's see how the straw's doing. I think it won't be long before I put some more straw in there. On the 3-tier method that Mumbai's got, it's quite easy to harvest the worm casts. She doesn't actually collect the juices, but yeah, I'm really pleased I set this up. So I'm going to give my pumpkins a feed. So we'll get the first one. It's a mix of about 10 to 1, but it's a 7-litre watering can. So that'll do me. It'll be interesting to see what colour we get after it's been mixed up. But we'll work our way over to the Atlantic giant. Can't believe how quickly these grow. We're up to 30 centimetres now. I think I'll put that stick next to it every time I video it. Give us an idea as to how it's growing. Let's give it a feed. That's still a good colour. I'll give this about half. And we'll move on to the pumpkin. Doesn't want to take it all, so just show you the this is the one in the compost. So let's give this some. Should hopefully make some difference. Let's do a potato reveal. My Charlotte second earlies. So these are the Charlotte second early, 6 of the 4th. I haven't worked that out yet. Taken all the tops off me King Edwards, and I was absolutely astonished at the amount of large potatoes that we're actually right at the top. So I will be running down the road and just having a look, see what we've got. The Pentel and Javelin. We actually had 25 seed potatoes and 17 kilos of potatoes, so I was quite pleased with that. That's enough for now. Some nice looking spuds there. We'll weigh those. There's probably two seeds there. I've got just over 1.5 kilos, and if I can get that many potatoes as I work my way across the ridge, I'll be really pleased with those. We'll move on. I've planted some more seeds. I've got some more beetroot to go in, some more spring onions. We've got sprouts and pointed cabbage to the left below, and to the back we've just got some more the overwintering purple sprouting, as the stuff in the polytunnel looks not very well looked after maybe, but it may have club root. But I shall be digging a few of the roots up that I've already cut off to see if we have any club root, and no doubt we have. But I certainly haven't kept upon keeping up with the consecutive planting of the spring onions. I've got a few left. They'll probably last. And the little gems are coming along now. But my lettuce in the polytunnel was ravaged by caterpillars. They haven't managed to get into my Brassica cage, so I can see now why my fellow allotment ears are putting covers on the entrance to the greenhouses, like muddy boots, etc. We'll have a look in the poly. The carrot chitting trial. It's the seeds that were left on the tissue. They're okay. And I've got a second lot of broad beans from the roots of the previous broad bean. So if you do see any new shoots and you can afford to leave the plant in, cut them back and let them grow. The grapevine in this corner slowed down a little bit. I think it got a little damage on it, but that'll be fine. The tomatoes have just started to ripen up, and thank you Vinny from Fruits of Life for the comment he left, saying that most people do get a little bit of blossom end rot. It's not too much to worry about, and I'm glad you said that, Vinny, because I've left quite a few of the tomatoes on that weren't affected, and they are looking really well. Celery, I'm not sure about that, when to start picking that, but Nigel from Muddy Boots, no doubt he'll let me know the next time he comments, when do we pick it. But some of the tomatoes on these money makers are really, really good. Maybe too good. As you can see, it's split off the side, but I'm just trying to support it. But the tomatoes have suddenly just started to turn, so it won't be long before we're getting some of those. And my rocket is doing really well. If you hadn't seen that video, this was planted as rocket, but it turned out to be turnip seed. So I won't be buying any turnip seed next year. Not sure what they are. A fella plot holder handed me some peppers. Hopefully they're sweet. If anybody knows or recognises them, leave me a comment. And this sweet pepper, it's the best one I've ever grown. It's shan't be too long before I pick that one. The Sweetie Pie F1 sweet corn, progressing well now. Surprising, just watching everybody's videos, things suddenly start to come to life. Really pleased that I've actually done them in a block this time instead of a row. And it won't be long before I'm taking this down now, and also my broad beans to save the seed. And I'm taking about 1 kilo of long beans off each night at the moment. And the hundreds and thousands, they're turning as well. These are the outside ones. Doing really well. Pleased with those. As you can hear in the background, somebody's weeding their plot. Dear me. My onion bed, the carrots are planted between the onions, are coming on really well. And the carrots between the carrots I just started to germinate. You can tell the difference between the leeks inside that frame and outside. They grow so much better with that little bit of protection. Carrots in this bed have now dying off a little while. Let's pull a few out, see what they look like. A little on the small side. They look massive if I don't put my fingers there. But there's plenty of them, and that's the main thing. There's one of the Desirees that I accidentally pulled out when I cleaned the tops off. So hopefully I'll be even better a little bit further down. My outdoor cucumbers, I've already took 4. I say it's just amazing how quickly things grow, from thinking you'd lost all your plants to picking some nice cucumbers. On the big side, I normally have them a bit smaller than that, and I'll cut them in half and take half to work just to munch on. The taste is absolutely unbelievable. That's one of my marrows. Again, a decent size, and I think I'll be cutting both of those off tonight or tomorrow. I've got some people ready awaiting those to cook up. That's one of the crowns I planted last year. I haven't touched that at all, not even tempted to. So all the goodness should go back into the crown, and we may pick a little bit of that next year. All the fruit bushes now are giving me dessert fruit. This blueberry must be a different variety to this one. We've had a few off this, not many, but hopefully when it establishes we'll get more fruit. And blackberries. Looking forward to picking those. This cabbage, I didn't think it was going to heart up at all, and now we've got two. How can it be so different from sitting next to one that looks like that? The vegetables, well, shall we say the Brassicas are not playing ball this year. This is my purple sprouting. Looks a bit spindly. And then we move down to my sprouts. So it'd be interesting to see how they do. And the turnips that I put round the outside, they're doing so much better in here. And then we move down to the swedes. Well, that's what it said on the packet anyway. Well, thanks very much for watching, everyone. I suppose other allotment holders have got to do their little bit, and I'm not apologising for the noise. This is what goes on. But Mrs. Doyle's garden allotment, she's uploaded a video on how to pickle beetroot, and it's quite an interesting video. I'll be uploading mine, but you can tell who's good at pickling. Probably not me. Happy growing, everyone. Thanks for commenting, subscribing, and take care till next time.